So guys, we got an Infinity G35 here. Customer just drove it in because they said the alternator tested bad. Just went to start it. Jumper cables here. They said they have to jump start it every time, so I tried to start it. And you hear that? It just clicks. Well, I came up here because I was going to bring my truck over from over there to jump start it. And look at this. It's not even tight. So I'm gonna get this tightened up. Well, I'm gonna have to loosen it first and then push it down more and then tighten it up, but I don't know, can it be that simple? Or is this just a case of every other car that comes in the shop has those battery terminals? So guys, I got the battery terminal down. Look how far down it is now. And there's actually a gap. Like, terminals aren't, the plastic ain't touching. And I also noticed that it's not even like bolted down. So we're gonna see if it starts real quick. Sometimes I wish I could just leave it like that loose so I could actually test it and see if that's actually causing the problem. Nope, still don't start. So I'm gonna get my truck over here, we'll jump it. But that would be a good reason why it ain't charging. Okay guys, we're hooked up. Looks like car's pulling 15 amps. Let's see. There we go. Got that all set up. So we'll disconnect this. Oh, you know, we can test the alternator right here. So we should disconnect my truck from it. Yeah. Trying to remember. I think that's putting current back in because it's 2 dots. Oh, it is. This is negative because if I put my isolator on, yeah, it's negative. So there we go. So I think their car's charging. They said that they had it tested at AutoZone, I think it was, and they said the alternator was bad. So, gonna quick clean up everything. We'll get this inside. So guys, I put my high amp clamp on negative right here, and I'm measuring the battery voltage. Right now we're at 14.2 volts. But our current is going in and out of the battery up to 10 amps right now. So I'm wondering if we have an AC. I guess it wouldn't be an AC ripple issue. I wonder if we just have like a bad battery. So I'm gonna put my battery charger on it. And we'll try to charge it up and then we'll redo our tests. So guys, I tried charging it. It won't charge at any high current. The batteries I guess fully charged for the condition it's in. So I'm going to quick do a test. I'm going to get a load tester. I have a 100 amp load tester, and we'll load test it. But right now I'm thinking we have a bad battery. So guys, we're gonna test this battery. Here we go. This will put 100 amp on there. So we're down to, I don't even know what we went down to voltage wise. Looks like 11 on here. We'll wait a couple seconds and we'll do it again. There we go. We'll do it again. There we go. So I picked this up before it melts something. So it looks good. I wonder if we have maybe a voltage drop issue somewhere else. I'm going to see if it starts. So guys, we did our load test and we dropped down to, looks like 10.87 volts. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this. We'll go into our battery testing. Let's see how many. This battery is 625. Let's see. 625. There we go. We'll start this. We'll see what happens. Let's see. There we go. Start it up. Oh, did I do this backwards? Oh, I guess we gotta redo it. Let's see. There we go. We'll do this again. Let me shut it off. Let me shut it off by reaching in. Yeah. So let's go to start. Oh, did I change my... Hold on, I changed my cranking amps. 625. Start. There we go. Let's go right here. There we go. You got that. Come over and see what we got. Why are my leads backwards? No. Okay, it's saying to recharge the battery. It measured 486. And it looks like our charging current is 38 amps. Now I'm on the ground side because I couldn't go on the power side because there's some, looks like fuses that go straight down. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. All the way down there is. Yeah, there's fuses that go straight down. So I don't know if one of these is the alternator. I'm going to try to put the amp stepper on there real quick. See if I can find out if one's the alternator. But we'll figure this out. I'm just wondering if maybe he has a parasitic draw. So guys, I got my amp clamp on the alternator wire. It's right there. And if you look, we're charging at 55 to 75 amps. So it's pretty good. Our battery voltage, or I should say our system voltage, staying right at 13.89. So it's pretty good. Right now I got all the loads on. So we got the radios on, AC's on, fans on high. Got the front defroster on, the rear defroster. So we got this loaded. And that's what we're at. Now if we come on here, let's save this. Battery voltage, alternator current, full load. So we'll save this. There we go. Oh, I should have paused it, because that's going to be a pretty big file. Actually, we don't want to do a trigger. We'll do none. Now what I want to do is we want to switch this to the AC, and we'll take this down to like 1 volt, and we'll look at our AC. We'll go down even lower. So we're going 100 millivolts plus or minus. So our AC ripple is good under full load. Let me stop this and start it up again. There we go. Save this one. Battery voltage AC. Now this is at the battery, so it's gonna be like smoothed out a little bit than if you did it at the alternator. So we'll turn all our loads back off. Turn our radio off. There we go, everything's off. Turn our lights off. There we go. And we'll look at this again. Huge difference, guys. Look at that. We're like what? 15 to 30 amps. Yeah, we're definitely a lot lower. We'll do no load. Oh, I didn't put the car information in. I guess I'll have to go back and do that. And then we'll change this to DC. We'll go up to 20. There we go. Yeah, we'll do. There we go. So 10 to 30 amps with everything off. So I don't think we're chasing a charging issue. I think it's probably a parasitic drain issue. So I'm going to shut the car off and I'll hook an amp clamp up to the low side right here. I mean not the low side, the ground side, and we'll measure all the current coming out. This is only one wire. So guys, I had my amp clamp on here and I put my multimeter on here because I don't have anything that measures low current real easily, but it was at 180 milliamps for like 20 minutes and then it finally dropped down to 0.02, so 20 milliamps. So we don't have a draw. I'm wondering if the whole issue was the fact that he had the battery loose, and I wonder if it was just causing all kinds of problems. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this off and then we'll just let it sit here and we'll see what happens. Like I'll clean this battery terminals off and I'll put them back on. We'll just go from there. So guys, I took a measurement yesterday before I left and it was at 12.39. And today when I came in it was at 12.21 volts. I think the battery's self-discharging. Because there's no current draw. I went around with my thermal camera. None of the fuses or relays I could see were hot. And then when I put my battery charger on, so if we put this on 40 amps, we should be able to charge this battery up if it's at 12.21 at 40 amps. Or pretty close to it. So if we start this up, and we look at the current, this will shut off. The battery voltage goes up really, really fast. See? You can see it down here, and it'll shut off because it hits 14 volts really, really fast, and we hit 10 amps. So this battery is shot. You can see the voltage is just coming down real fast. Can't hold a charge, so I'm going to get another battery. But let's see if we can even charge at 10 amps. We might be able to do 10 amps. Yeah, look how fast the voltage is climbing. We're not even going to be able to do 10 amps. There it went, it shut off. So yeah, this is definitely a shot battery. It should at least take 10 amps. I would think this would be charged at like 30 or something. On a 40 amp setting, this can charge at 30 amps. we hit 6.7 amps. It's 100% bad battery. So I'll get a new one and we'll repeat our tests. I don't know how old this is because there was no markings, and the reason why this passed the battery test with like the Pico is because it's measuring the output, and a bad battery can still store a lot of energy for a short period of time. It just can't do it over a long period of time, so it ends up self-discharging, and that's why it wouldn't charge fast yesterday. I tried putting the charger on even though it showed it was dead outside. I think this was just ran down way too many times. So guys, I put a new battery in here, and the battery voltage has been 12.49 right there for the past 2 hours. So I think we're good. I don't think we have any draw issues. And I can reset my clamp here. I've re-zeroed it, but this is 35 milliamps. So we're doing really well here. So I'm going to take the car, get it ready for emissions testing, but I think that's all it was just a bad battery. I think it was just either self-discharging or it couldn't hold its capacity. So I hope you guys like this. If anything else comes up, I'll let you know, but I think this will fix it. See you later. So guys, just an update. It's been like 3 hours. We're still like 12.49 to 12.5 volts. So the car's gonna be here till tomorrow, so I'll check it tomorrow. We'll see how it's holding up. Okay guys, so it's been 3 days and the battery's at 12.45, so it doesn't have a draw. So we confirmed fixed it. Is the battery. It's pretty awesome. I'm surprised it stayed here this long, but needed a bunch of work. See you guys later.